Topics. Fox News host Chris Wallace issued an apology after some remarks he made on Friday about Kelly Clarkson's weight. Wallace appeared on the Mike Gallagher show where the topic of Clarkson's post-baby body weight came up. And it was host Mike Gallagher who brought up the conversation, which Wallace attempted to, try to shy away from at first, stating how Clarkson has a lovely voice. But then Wallace joined in the fat shaming, saying, quote, she should stay off the deep dish pizza for a little while, unquote. Since then, the Fox anchor has issued a public apology to Clarkson, stating, I admire her remarkable talent, and that should have been the focus of any discussion about her. Clarkson has not commented on the incident, but you folks, are you guys buying the apology, or is Chris Wallace just trying to save face? What do you think?
I do buy it. I've actually interviewed Chris Wallace. He's actually a really nice guy. So I'm sure he was trying to probably say something provocative. He was on the show, so the guy was trying to get it out of him, and he probably didn't mean to say it, and it came out that way. But I do understand what he's talking about in the sense that she has been on a roller coaster ride with her weight. She's publicly talked about that for years, for the last 13 years. But if you haven't seen her recently, she has gone up in weight because she gave birth last June to her baby. So she's, trying to shed the weight too, but I do buy it.
I think it's interesting that at first they said, he actually tried to dodge it, but then he brought, so, who knows, maybe in the moment he thought, oh, he's going with something, and, you want to be a good co-host, and he's like,
or a guest too.
Yeah, exactly, a guest, and he just kind of went with it, and it came out wrong. I don't know. That's,
I don't know.
I feel bad for him.
If it was something like, oh, yes, she looks a little thicker, or yes, maybe she's fat, and he used some of those words that we use in our normal everyday conversation, then maybe, yes, I would buy it. But I don't buy it when you go as far as saying you need to stop eating the deep dish pizza. That took thought. We all know as hosts, we think before we talk.
Well, who doesn't eat pizza? That's probably just the easiest thing to say.
Well, I don't buy it. That is mean, and we're trying to teach our younger generation don't bully. And then here we are as representatives and leaders of the industry, and then saying these sort of things. That's irresponsible.
And weight is like one of the last bastions of shaming that's almost still allowed. I mean, I think it's funny that you can kind of take digs at that. You can't take aim at somebody's gender or their sexuality, but still some people think it's okay to make fun of folks' weight, and I just think that's unacceptable.
I think no matter what, these things are always so hard, because when you say, oh, how does he really feel? There's probably no way we're ever going to find out how he really feels, right? With media companies and PR companies, and talk about backlash and politics. So I think it's regardless, it's unfortunate.
I've seen her also perform over at the Cosmopolitan. She is amazing. So if you do get a chance to check out her music, unbelievable. And like you said, quite the vocals.
13 years, she said, and she even made points about all of the past scrutiny she's had. And she's like, listen, none of this is new. I've been told that I'm a yo-yo. I go up and down with my weight for the past 13 years since American Idol. So this is just not new.
She said that she was the biggest girl on American Idol. She always felt large. Yeah.
And here's the thing, what's also large? Her bank account.
Thank you.
Today, so, all right.
And her baby is absolutely
so cute.
Right?
Oh,
love it.
So adorable.
All right, guys, let's